What's up, YouTube? Everybody wants to change the world. Nobody wants to change themselves. I'm here to help us all change that.
Who is this guy? His name is SteviePee. Happy little fat dude, y'all chill with me. Wanna make things right, helping you change your life. Wants you to be the best you can be. Change the world one video at a time. Loving all the people and doing y'all right. Bump you up, and baby give you love. But log in some really good stuff. So yeah.
Hello, people of the internet. I love you. Did you know that? Well, I do. I do. So I just saw a kid just there skateboarding. Checked out his YouTube channel. It's You Are Mom's a Beast 1. Your Mom's a Beast 1. And it's actually pretty cool. He's got some special effects there. I got to figure out how he does that because I don't know how to do it. Hey, he's young, maybe 13 or 14, and his video skills trump mine somewhat. Darn kids with no jobs, so he's out there skating. So a bunch of you guys know I gave up the SteviePee for Lent. Now, it wasn't really about what you're giving up. It's about giving up something you don't want to, right? It's about surrendering your wants and desires for a reason, whatever your reason for doing it may be. I don't know if that's the biblical reason for it, but that's not really why. It was well, it's just SteviePee, it shouldn't be that hard. And you're right, it's just SteviePee, it shouldn't be that hard. But SteviePee is something I did not want to give up. Not for weight loss, not for any reason. It's not bad for me. It's not, I'm not wrecking my family because of my addiction to SteviePee. I'm not getting fat because of SteviePee. My health is not adversely affected because of SteviePee. But in my heart, it was the attitude that said, well, I don't have to. I'm grown up. I don't have to if I don't want to. Why should I? Because I'm right. I'm an adult. I don't have to do what I don't want to do, except go to work. Okay, maybe I do still have to do some things I don't want to do. It's probably a silly blah, 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 right? But the truth is, I didn't want to give it up. And then I had this epiphany. I read my friend's blog, and I thought, well, you know what? Yeah. And is my life going to be any different because I give up SteviePee? No. I have coffee. It's a substitute. And is that wrong? Well, no, not really. Is substituting it with something else? I'm like, well, maybe I'm just substituting. Maybe I'm not really giving up something. But I am, because I really don't like the coffee. I drink it because it keeps me awake. Tea makes me pee. So it's not really the same deal. But I really like my tea, and I really, really miss it. I'm really craving it. And like the last 2 days, I'm like, oh, I'll just pop in and grab one. Like, who cares? But then I'm like, oh, no, I can't. Because it was about making a commitment. A small commitment. It's a drink. It's just tea. If you can't commit to something as small as giving up tea for 40 days, then what are your chances of ever changing your life for the better? What are your chances of giving up habits that you've created over years that have made you fat? Give up habits that you do on a daily basis that are wrong, that you shouldn't be doing. Behaviors, attitudes, right? So, although the tea is just a small thing, what it is doing is testing my willpower, my ability to follow through on a commitment. No matter how big or how small, if I'm able to do this, then I know I can do it in other areas of my life. I'm not at all adversely affected by my tea or my lack of tea. It doesn't really matter. It's just a heart thing and a mind thing, right? How bad do I want tea? Well, really bad, especially right now that I'm talking about it. Now, Is my life going to change by having a drink of tea? No! But what it will have done is shown me that I can't follow through on a small commitment. Right? It shows me that if I can't be trusted to not drink tea, I probably shouldn't be trusted with bigger things. It sounds simple, but the principle is huge. Because it's about forming character in your life. It's about forming patterns in your life. You want to be forming good patterns and good characters. Stuff that makes you a better you. And if you can't follow through on a simple thing, 30 days of water, right? Everyone's done that or started to do that and failed. Some people have not failed. Some people have actually followed through. Congratulations to them. And some people have done 365 on water. You're psychos. And now we're stuck behind a slow truck. There's nothing we can do. So sometimes, like this right now, sometimes you need a bit of help. For me, the help would be to go down this hill at 80 kilometers an hour instead of 90, like I want to. Or maybe 100 or 110, like I really want to, seeing as I have to be 45 minutes away in 20 minutes. Sometimes we need a little bit of help to get things done, or to obey the rules. Right now I'm getting help from a slow truck. Move! Please move! Gonna have to call work and tell them I'm going to be late. Now this small amount of help with this driving thing is fantastic. But sometimes we also need a bit of help with decisions we've made in our lives, with commitments that we've made in our lives. We need to make a commitment to someone bigger than ourselves. For me, it was making a commitment to God. That for 40 days I'm not going to drink stupid tea. Which, really, you gotta make a promise to God to make that? Well, maybe. Because maybe, if it's just to me, I'm like, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna drink the tea. Or, maybe you gotta make that commitment to be a better mom, or to be a better dad, or to not be at work 90 hours a week. Right? To prioritize your life, and to remember that priority on week 2. Right? Making those changes for the better and then forgetting them 4 days later doesn't help your situation. It doesn't help your family. It doesn't help your goals. It doesn't help your character. Following through on our commitments is super important. And if we're not doing it, then we're failing ourselves, we're lying to ourselves, and we're just building more and more patterns of bad behavior. So I encourage you guys, find the reasons behind why you want to do the things you want to do. Find the reasons why you've made the goals you made. And find the reasons why you keep failing on those goals. And then get rid of whatever it is that's hindering you from moving on. Right? Figure out what it is and then destroy that thing's ability to control you. And I guarantee you'll have a lot more success with the goals you make and the plans you make and the achievements that you intend to achieve. If you take away the hurdles and the stumbling blocks and the walls and the chains and the weights that bog you down, that drag you down and that hold you back, you limit the associations you have with people who tear you down. Sometimes they're family, and sometimes they don't mean to be tearing you down, but they're protecting you, right? And if they're protecting you and it's stopping you from achieving the things you set out to achieve that are important to you and important to your life, then you need to limit your associations with those people. Limit their influence on your life. Because you're more important than the limitations other people set for you. Because you're more important than the limitations other people set for you. Your goals are more important than the limitations that other people have set for you. And the disbelief you have that you go through daily needs to be overcome. focusing on the goal. If you know what the goal is and you've associated a feeling, a good feeling with that goal, with achieving that goal, you'll have a much better chance at succeeding and overcoming those daily things that try to hold you back and try to stop you. Whether it's sleep, whether it's kids, whether it's work, whether it's a partner, a spouse, parents, brothers and sisters, your boss, whatever it is that's stopping you from achieving what you need to do. Maybe it's the lies that your body speaks to you. Oh, I don't deserve success. I don't deserve to be skinny. I don't deserve to be wealthy. I don't deserve to be healthy. I've done lots of bad things in my life. I don't deserve anything. Those things that are in your heart that constantly speak to you will tear you down. So you got to be pumping yourself full of good, uplifting stuff.
Everybody wants to change the world. Nobody wants to change themselves. I'm here to help us all change that.
Who is this guy? His name is SteviePee. Happy little fat dude, y'all chill with me. Wanna make things right, help you change your life. Wants you to be the best you can be. Change the world one video at a time. Loving all the people and doing y'all right. Bump you up, and baby give you love. But log in some really good stuff. So yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Everybody wants to change the world. Nobody wants to change themselves.